Hmm? Oh, hey guys, welcome to another autism vlog. Have you recently gone through a time where you felt alone or isolated? A time where you feel like no one's there for you or no one could possibly understand your situation? The truth is, we all go through these times here and there. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl, kid or adult, or in this case, autistic or neurotypical. We all go through these phases of loneliness. They come and pass just like the 4 seasons. I guess you could say I've been dealing with that the past couple weeks of feeling alone. But then again, it doesn't really help that my recent job happens to be being the one person at Sam's Club or Costco that nobody wants to talk to because ultimately you're trying to sell them something. But to be fair, it's pretty difficult justifying paying $99 for bed sheets. Right. I'm getting off topic, don't mind me. Like I said before, we all go through this feeling of loneliness here and there. But given my experience, there seems to be 2 distinct different types of loneliness. There is the intentional, then there is the unintentional. Intentional loneliness is when someone is actively trying to not be part of the socializing group. Maybe just go to a corner over there and just not talk to anyone. And there could be many reasons for these. Maybe you were picked on by a few bullies and feeling victimized and just want to be left alone. Maybe there was a death in the family or death of a friend. Or maybe you just woke up one day and decided, I don't want anyone talking to me, I just want to be left alone because that's how I'm feeling that day. Now, unintentional loneliness, on the other hand, is when you're trying your best to interact with people or trying to fit into a group, but for whatever reason, it's not working out, like you're not fitting in or not being noticed. Maybe there's like a family gathering and you want to be the center of attention, but everyone else is busy in their own conversations. Maybe in school you want to hang out with the cool kids, do their cool things, and they just pretend you don't exist. Or maybe in the adult world where you're trying to get noticed by your boss and they're like, wait, who are you again? So as you can see, unintentional loneliness and intentional loneliness could have different reasons for the situation, but both of them involve being alone. And in case you haven't experienced it before, let me tell you, it sucks. There are many ways to cope with loneliness. For autistic people, I guess I could probably go on my experience. Like, sometimes I would make up an imaginary friend to talk to, or pretend I have a magic phone that would allow me to talk to my friends. That way it felt like I had someone or something to interact with, even though I'm in a room all by myself. Other methods may involve something more materialistic, like reading a book, or listening to music, or watching a movie, or playing a video game. Basically, anything to take our minds to a whole new world, a whole new adventure, and get us away from the current predicament. But whether the loneliness is intentional or unintentional, and no matter what coping mechanism you use to deal with said loneliness, it's all revolving around one thing, or in this case, lack thereof, social interaction. As human beings, we strive for that social interaction, that social activity. We love it when people notice us, whether we got good grades on an honor roll, a good job, or pulling a nasty prank on someone, or kind of like in this example, making YouTube videos. You guys do watch my stuff, right? Right? Now, it's understandable that we all probably want to be alone at some point in our lives, here and there. Maybe something happened. But it's never okay to be alone for an extended amount of time. See, the thing is, you stay isolated for such a long time, or if you keep pushing people away from you, you tend to get used to that feeling of isolation. And eventually, unfortunately, that unintentional loneliness will eventually become intentional. Remember all those times when some people may say, never homeschool your kids? That's probably the worst thing you could do for your kid, or a kid who's autistic. They're saying that for good reason. We all need social activity. It's how we build who we are. And if we stay isolated for an extended amount of time, not only would we probably fall behind, but we wouldn't have anyone to share our stories with. Our happy times, our sad times, our joys, our sorrows, our anger. We all need someone from time to time. So, if I were to leave a closing statement for you guys on like any advice or whatnot, if you're a parent and you know that your kid's feeling alone, just simply be there for them when they need you, even if they don't think they need you. And never, ever let a day go by where you don't say you love them. I mean, yeah, your kid will probably get annoyed of you every day saying, I love you. But as the years go by, when life stops giving and starts taking, they'll cherish it a lot more. And if there's anyone out there watching this who is going through loneliness or isolation right now, I will tell you this. No matter who you are, where you're from, or what you've done, there will always be someone who cares for you. And as long as you have that, you will always have a place to belong. If you need time to be on your own or just to be by yourself, go ahead, take some time. But whatever you do, don't give up. Don't push people out. Don't be afraid to open your hearts to those who love you. Because in the end, none of us are ever truly alone. Well, that was a bit of an emotional vlog. So thanks for sticking around to watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't worry. The next one will be more fun and whimsical. It's just I couldn't really crack any jokes during this one. So thank you very much for watching, and until next video, I think I'm gonna call a friend.